So if you look at the way that any business is set up, you've got the back office cost savings, and then you have the front office customer engagement, but you also have new user cases, new revenue drivers. So if you're going to take each of those three, and I'll start off with the cost savings. I mean, Ada is a great example, right? With one underwriter, we can almost 5 to 10 times their output with Ada. Great, perfect example of how we should use Agentic AI. Checking of calls. So we used to do about 5% of our calls were checked for accuracy, or did we miss something? We can now do all of our calls can be checked through AI. Do we mention terms and conditions? Do we mention the cost? Do we mention the changes, etc., etc.? So we can do that as well. Then you can do the training, of course, of your agents. Now, all of that is kind of cost savings in the background and potentially better operational outputs. Great. I see a lot of that happening. Treasury, finance, underwriting, sales, customer service, etc. I think that is interesting, and we'll put a lot of effort in there. Now, second part is customer contact. I firmly don't believe yet that AI should be in front of the customer. And everybody knows the example of the £1 or $1 Ford that was sold to a customer in some dealership in the US. That kind of stuff you can't have in a regulated or semi-regulated environment. And you were talking at the beginning that a lot of people, that was 68% thinks that there's regulatory barriers for AI. I agree if you actually let the AI talk to your customers, but what I don't agree to is within the regulated framework of ADA, for example, the FCA loves to see these user cases and actually see how we actually make use of Gen AI or Agentic AI in a regulated environment for underwriting. And they love to see that then actually, not the AI making the decision, it's still a human making the decision, but it's traceable, it's accountable. You can actually click through and actually see what decisions it's made.